Olson. This is your weekly challenge.
Okay, Poogags, welcome to this week's challenge video. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope you enjoyed last week's video. Last week was the dance challenge. Now, I know that one took a little bit of prep work. It might have taken a bit of time to get set up and everything. I hope anyone that's tried it had a lot of fun, but I understand if it was a bit too much work. So this week, I've done something nice and easy, something that requires very little limited equipment, and it is a skip rope challenge. So for this challenge, all you really need is a skipping rope if you have it. I'm lucky enough to have one here. But you can use kind of any household material that your kind of parent approves of, like even just a thin rope, or I've even seen people use extension cords, which I wouldn't recommend because they're a little heavier and kind of a little more dangerous. But if you don't have a skipping rope, talk to your parents, and I'm sure you can find something that can make this challenge work. That being said, with skipping, traditionally, you might not think of it as much of a workout, or it seems just kind of like a almost like a lazy playground game type of thing. But as people get older, you see professional athletes use skip rope a lot in, say, boxing, in soccer and basketball, because it has so many benefits for kind of your footwork, your coordination, builds up those muscles in your feet. So if you do practice skipping, you're going to find that you're going to get extreme benefits in almost all sports, especially sports like boxing and basketball, soccer, any sport that kind of uses quick bursts or just requires you to be nimble on your feet. So give it a shot. You'll find that after skipping for a few minutes, you're going to be surprised at how tired you are, how exhausted you are. And that's a good thing. I was actually reading something this morning that said that 10 minutes of skipping can be just as beneficial as a 30-minute run. So skipping can be great in that you don't need a lot of equipment. You can pretty much do it anywhere, indoors, outdoors, and it's a great workout. So on a rainy day, it's a great supplement for a run or just any kind of activity. So that being said, we'll get right into it. The challenge is going to be just to keep practicing and to see how many times you can skip in a row without failure. So if you're a beginner skipper, your target goal might be maybe 10 skips in a row. If you're more advanced, you might be aiming at 50. I remember we had a skip rope competition a couple years ago at the school, and I think a girl in grade 2 skipped over 150 times or something like that. It was pretty impressive. So it just takes practice like anything else, and it can be a great workout and really advance and hone your skills there. So that being said, I'm not in my active wear at the moment, so let's give this a try. I've been practicing this, so here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I think it worked. No. No, 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 no. No, not like this. No, 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 no.
All right, I'm gonna need a couple minutes to reevaluate and process what just happened here. I'm gonna get some water, have a stretch, and then we'll see you outside for the challenge. See you in a bit, guys.
Skipping challenge.
All right, I think I'm ready to start the challenge. I had my water, had my stretch, and I calmed down a little bit. So now we're ready to go. Now, just before I start, just make sure that you're setting a goal that's realistic, but also will challenge you, right? So say right after this video, you go and give it a try, and you can skip 10 times. So if you practice through the week, maybe by next week, you want to set your goal at 20 or 25. It's just like any other sport or any other activity. The more you practice, the more it will pay off, the better you'll get, okay? So yeah, practice, practice, practice. So I'm going to set my goal maybe at, let's try 30, okay? Can't guarantee I can do it, but let's give it a go. All right, that was pretty successful. Definitely hit my goal and went a little bit higher. So yeah, whew, it's more exhausting than you'd think. Get some water. I'm gonna do a cool down stretch. And we'll do the send off here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the week. It was a nice, easy challenge this week. Very minimal equipment. You don't need a lot of space to do this, indoors, outdoors. So yeah, just start getting your videos in. We'll give out prizes this week for the person who does the most consecutive skips. So keep practicing all week and get your numbers up. And just out of anyone who participates at all, we'll just do a random draw just for taking the time to take a video and send it in. So again, you can try to post the videos on Google Classroom if that's possible, or the best way would be to get your parents to post it in the comment section of this video on the Chief Old Son Facebook page, okay? Just make sure we can access the video somehow and you can win some prizes, nice and easy. All right, so that's pretty much it. Until next week, get 'em at some.
Well, that wraps up our weekly challenge. Until next week, get your videos in, stay active, and
Igagima!